Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, good afternoon, good night, good day, good morning, wherever you happen to be on this big, beautiful planet we call Third Rock, Terra, Earth, from the sun. Good evening. It's Missy K. Clarke-McGuinness. How the hell are you? Of your Ghost Girls podcast. A Ghost Girl podcast. No, a Ghost Girls podcast. Anyway, let's jump right into it. Becky, Felicia, Karen, let me speak to you for a minute. The second you tell your man you are not supposed to have a life outside of me, don't ever fucking wonder why he is going to step out or ghost you. Let's just go ahead and jump right into it. If you can hear the stunned in my voice, let me back up for a little bit of context. And this channel is from Taylor the Fiend channel. I'll definitely link it up, the original, in the description. But did my ears just hear right when she actually told this brother, you're not supposed to have a life outside of me? So, sweetheart, okay, so did you make that baby without him? Are you peeing out of his weenus? Oh, you gotta hear this, kids. This is why marriages are on the skids. This is why grave divorces are happening at breakneck speeds, mine among them. Relationships are changing the world over. But when you hear this shit, oh my Lord. And here's the rub. You can hear it in this chick voice. She honestly believes what the fuck she's saying. She honestly believes her delusion. Let me not waste no more time. We'll just go ahead and jump right into it. Hold on. Excuse me. Hiccup there. Still working on the editing software. Donations are always welcome.
Because I was sweaty and dirty from the gym. So,
But it's your day off. You should know on your day off that I plan on you spending all your time with me. Like, who's gonna drive me to the grocery store?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
If I was at work, who would drive you to the grocery store?
Myself, obviously.
Well, there you go. There you go. There you go.
You're not supposed to have a life outside of me.
I don't have a life outside of you. I have days off.
Mm-hmm.
Doing chores.
All right, well, I'll go get dressed to go to Home Depot first, I guess.
She doesn't actually want to spend time with him. She just wants somebody to drive her around.
That, and she turned her husband into driving Miss Daisy. Make fucking sense. You're not supposed to have you heard it there, people. Go ahead and replay it. Skip this video. Jump right on over there. Shout out to Taylor the Fiend. Love your channel. Yes, brother. I am one of the 3 women listening to this particular channel. Oh my God, this guy, dude, you make me laugh so much. Oh my God. But back to Miss Becky. Get over there and make me a raw peanut butter and homemade jelly sandwich. You're not supposed to have a life outside of me? Did you hear that voice inflection, ladies and gentlemen? She actually... And then these modern women want to know why their men kicking them to the curb, their men are breaking up with them. And then I put in as a commentary in his channel on the SpongeBob place card with the French accent, a little while later. Lindsay, how come he's cheating on me? How come he's leaving me? Maybe because, honey, you nagged him into the arms of another woman? Or you nagged him right out of your arms so you can nag him in the arms of peace, perhaps? You don't have a life outside of me? Okay, so let's go ahead and spin that back to, did y'all hear about the Malcolm in the Middle reboot? You're not the boss of me now, and your cock's not big. Life's still unfair. Oh my God. But at least did we hear the cuck fighting back? Maybe there's more in this video. Let's go ahead and jump at this because this is definitely worth more commentary on.
You can put that away?
I'm going to use it in the morning.
So take it out then.
Or leave it out now.
It looks messy.
Ooh.
Me.
We're going to bed. Your eyes will be closed.
I just think we should keep things in their proper place.
Who made its proper place the bottom cabinet where I have to bend to get it every day?
It's the only place it fits.
Well, it fits on the stove. Let's make the stove its proper place.
So this is how it starts.
What starts? An omelet?
Starting up arguments like this are the stuff that marriage nightmares are made of.
Thank you.
I divorced my wife because the way that she started dressing. I told her from the jump that I don't like women that dress provocative. I don't like that stuff at all. You have to dress modest. You know what I'm saying? Only dress provocative if it's just me and you inside the house.
Right.
So she started hanging out with these girls from a job. And, you know, I met them. And I'm instantly just thinking in my mind that this is not a good group right here. This is one of them groups where she's not going to want to feel like she's being left out and stuff like that.
That's how it starts, just a fun group of single women. Next thing you know, it completely falls apart.
Yep.
And I told her, I said, I don't think you should be hanging out with these chicks because all these chicks are single. You know what I'm saying? None of these chicks are married. You know, single women, they tend to get married women in trouble. So after about like a month, you know what I'm saying, with her chilling with these girls, she started dressing like how they was dressing. And I'm like, whoa. I was like, where you going with that on? And then she told me, she was like, it's just an outfit. It's not much. I'm just, you know, just dressing for the occasion.
He made a crystal clear and reasonable boundary, and she had no problem just completely violating it.
Exactly.
I'm like, no. I said, no, you got to take that off. I'm like, no, I don't care who you hanging with. You can't put that on, man. You're not fit to go out there dressed like that. And instead of her going to change, she left anyway. She said, no, this is what I'm going to wear. All my friends are dressing like this, and this is just what I'm going to wear. Okay. When she came back, it only take one time to do that stuff with me. You know what I'm saying? When she came back, 2 o'clock in the morning, all her stuff was outside. All of it.
She chose her single friends over her husband.
Yep.
That is all on her.
That's
If
it.
you would like to get early access to videos, weekly lectures, and case study breakdowns of human behavior, make sure you check out the members.
That's it. That's it. And men are done being disrespected. Men are done being, for lack of a better term, men are just done with being stomped on like the way people used to do grapes and olives and mowed down like grass. And understandably, they're fighting back. And what's actually happening, ladies and gentlemen, and all 17 of you listening to me, or maybe all 2 of you listening to me, I don't care. Don't know, don't care. It's just fun to hear me talk. The point here is, ladies and gentlemen, everybody has equal sides of feminine and masculine energy. And within a man, the woman energy is waking up. Within the woman, the proper feminine energy is waking up so that it can right this terrible, awful, disgusting wrong everybody, everywhere, the world over is going through. And newsflash, it isn't just the world over. It's the entirety of our solar system and other dimensions within the space-time continuum. Why is it just got to be limited to Earth? But another topic for another time. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, peoples, yeah, you're not supposed to have a life without me? Oh, okay. And you, ladies, that right there is why your shit is on the street. That right there is why he's got issues with you. That right there is why you don't grow. Excuse me. So I used to think this way too, terribly. What's yours is mine, and what's mine is mine. Or that joke meme all over the internet, when you see a double bed or a queen bed or a king bed, and you see the section that's hers and the little sliver that's his. And it's implied that she's taking all over the whole bed, and the husband's got that little berm of his side of the bed. It's not even a bed; it's a berm. But the same joke could also be said about people who let their dogs sleep on the bed too. So, people let their animals sleep on the bed, dogs, whatever. But no, it's the truth though, that if you're not careful, sweetheart, and any one or two females listening to this particular podcast, don't tell him that he don't have a life outside of you. Do you even hear how that sounds? And you wonder why y'all by yourselves. No. If he told you you don't have a life outside of him, what the fuck would you do? How much caterwauling and screaming and yelling and catcalling and hollering foul would you scream? Okay then. But he's not allowed, but you can do it to him, but he can't do it to you? And while on the topic, ladies and gentlemen, yes, this is why married women do not go clubbing. Yes, this is why married women are friends with other married women. And dudes are friends with other married dudes, or attached friends with attached. But unfortunately, the expression is true. Misery loves company, and heaven forbid someone else doesn't practice love toward him or herself and extend that outward. Best saying I heard all day. Ask the heart, for it knows everything. Ask the heart, for it knows everything. Ask your hearts, what does your heart want you to know today? And ladies, him not having a life outside of you? Okay. But if he told you that, yeah, let that sink in. Let that sink in. If he told your ass that, then what? Is that what your heart wants? To be bossy over people, lording it over people, taxing it over people, holding it over people's heads like that? You want somebody to do that to you? Of course not. But it's okay to do it with other people? In your mind? Yeah? No. If it's good for them, it's good for you. If it ain't good for them, it ain't good for you. That's it. One standard, everybody holds to it, and you move on from there. Absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Well, another recording coming soon. I just wanted to keep this short and sweet and to the point. I am definitely and do some housekeeping things on the back end of this. So that was the fun stuff. Now we're going to catch up just a little bit. This particular platform, and I'm staying here until it kicks me off, not the other way around. No. I'm staying here until they throw me out. Okay. They are killing YouTube because there's AI garbage that's out there, and a lot of it is garbage. I'm going to learn the barest minimum of this shit. I am not going to learn more than I have to. No. You're going to try to kick out human beings and replace them with robots? Okay, you know what? Just going to fix the robots? Robots cannot fix themselves. Okay. Anyway, back to the delusion of these females thinking you are not to have a life outside of me. Really? Okay. No. Kids, the only time a guy likes a level of dominance like that is when she's that fiery and feisty and spicy where she's supposed to be, not letting it all hang out in the street, not peddling it out there like she's, a worker. And that man was right. That man was absolutely right. He needed to curb her and said, okay, if you're not going to respect me in what I asked you, in the particular clothing I asked you not to wear, then what else are you not willing to respect me in this relationship? You see what I'm saying? So kind of like where people have to be careful now with uploading all kinds of garbage up on social media and stuff. It'll come and bite you. It will come for you. Karma always does. So if you are not careful, saying that on camera and literally having your face on camera, your voice on camera, your voice inflections, intonations, etc., trying to suppress somebody else, you have no life outside of me. Let that fucking sink. Let that sink in, my girls. Oh my God. Ladies, really? Okay. Yeah, but heaven forbid if he turned around and told you, yeah, you ain't having no life outside of me. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Again, that whole garbage of what's yours is mine, what's mine is my mess. No, I'm not having it. I am not having it. I love the new relationship my kid's father and I are building, but we are building it on mutual respecting one another and growth for one another and growth for one individual in the relationship, because the relationship will not flourish if either one of you are not willing to work on it. Work on yourselves and what you bring to the relationship going forward all the time. You bring your best. That's what serving God is all about, Charlie Brown. That is what serving God is all about. Not the very limited, narrow-minded, Irish Catholic, Irish Roman Catholic, Italian Catholic way of looking at it. It was absolutely narrow-minded. I ought to know because I came up Episcopalian. Catholics, Catholicism's second cousin, runt little sister, or redheaded stepchild at a bastard family reunion. I don't know. But they use the same wafers on Sunday, the same wine, the same goblet, the same candles and incense, and stand up and sit down and Kyrie eleison, Lord hear our prayer, O Christo Domine, and speaking other phrases in Latin and things like that. So, yeah. But back to the Felicia believing that what's hers is his. You know, what's his is hers and what's hers is hers. But if he tried that same shit on her? Okay, ladies, don't wonder why the dating scene, the marriage scene is completely dried up. And to be fair, All of that frou-frou in the bridal industry is just that. It's just that. Multi-billion-dollar industry, as is Divorce Corp, also a multi-billion-dollar industry. And who's left in the middle? Broken families, disappointed kids, disappointed humanity. Stop with the fighting. Stop with the warring. Stop it. Because when you truly, a man and a woman getting together, or a woman and a woman getting together, or a dude and a dude getting together, if you love the way your hearts are feeling, only over 21s, or if you've known since kidhood you were going to be together when you were grown, great. Again, over 21 or over 18 in this case. Then yeah, it can work. But that bullshit of you have no life outside of me. And then a little while later, Lindsay, he's cheating on me. Okay. Do you not make the connect? Y'all heard that part, but okay. That's trouble, Gemini. I always go back to the circle and the same thing. Anyway, with that said, let me go ahead and try a little sampling out here. By the time this music finishes up, I'm gonna get out of here. So, let's see if I have it. Yeah, I do. Oops. Yeah. I actually do have that. So, yeah, by the time this song is over, we're going to get ourselves out of here. I just wanted to end on a little happier note and see how this is going to work out for us here. Check out this particular game app where this music is from. If you know, you know. That's why I'm talking over it, so I don't get I don't get dinged on the copyright bullshit. But it's a very cool tune. And it's fun. That's why I wanted just to hang out on it. So we're gonna wrap this up after a little bit. ghosthawke@gmail.com. ghosthawke@gmail.com. Cell phone number will be also left in the show notes if you love to talk, text, anything about everything and anything, anything and nothing. Snail mail, 950 Eisenhower Boulevard, Harrisburg PA, 17111 US. Gladly, happily accepting donations because doing many things with my writing, with books, with trying to make books great again, trying to make writing great again, and that takes money. So if you like what you hear, you want to keep sponsoring this channel, thank you so much for everything you can donate. Even $1 helps. I don't care. Okay? So thank you for your time. Thank you for listening to me. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. And you guys have a great one. And we'll talk with you soon. Take it easy. Bye. Later, y'all. Bye.